We just checked in, signed all the waivers. Apparently, if they have to rescue us, we have to pay for it. Amy, no rescues.
We slept so great last night. That soaking in the hot springs, it just relaxes your muscles. It felt so good. We are taking another day to relax our pitiful little muscles. We are going to go scout out an area. Tomorrow we have a really big paddle plant. And of course, we'll take you along for that. But we're going to scout the area out. We put in, tomorrow we have a 3 to 5 hour, which for us might be like a 5 to 6 hour paddle down the Columbia River. And then we get out at the Radium Hot Springs where we can catch a shuttle back to our truck. So if we're going to scout it out, we're going to be at Radium Hot Springs. We might as well check out Radium Hot Springs while we're there today.
Made it to Radium. Made it to Radium Hot Springs. Man-made. No, I always say man-made, and Amy says no, that's right. They're actual hot springs that man has made a pool around. Is that a good way to put it? They have a hot pool, a cold pool, so we'll have to decide which. Probably both.
I still remember where we were standing when the world stood still. Everything was an open canvas that we could fill, and we're on our way. Come what may, who knows what we're gonna find. I still remember where we were standing, and I always will. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone.
We're loaded up. We're heading out to
Invermere.
yes, and we're gonna do a 4-hour float.
Float, I wish. Paddle.
A paddle, right? So
But maybe it'll be a lot of floating.
and then they're gonna pick us up at 3. So we're a little nervous about getting there, but we'll see.
We're a little nervous because Jim got chatty this morning, and we should already be on the road by now. We have a set amount of time to hit that shuttle, so we got to quit talking and start paddling.
In fairness to me, the nicest guy right next to us saw that we were going for a float, and he said, "Hey, have you ever done the one right here at our campground?" And I said, "No." And he said, "It's about an hour and a half past the hot springs." And he said, if we wanted to do it today or tomorrow, that he and his wife would come and pick us up in their truck and bring us back to the campground.
Even though we've never met them.
No.
And it's Canada Day.
And it's Canada
It's
Day.
their day of celebration.
That's right.
Canadians, guys, cannot say enough about Canadians. Invermere on Canada Day, it's only a 2-lane road end. So we were hoping to be paddles on the water by 10:30. It's 10:29. Which means we're going to have to paddle a little harder and faster than we meant to. Getting a little nervous, not going to lie. We've never paddled this far. And I hope we don't get lost.
Definitely a little nervous. But it's an adventure, right? I mean, of course we're going to get lost as Jim and Amy. This will be fun.
There's a fine line between adventure and that was a really bad day. So, wish us luck.
We just checked in, signed all the waivers. Apparently, if they have to rescue us, we have to pay for it. Amy, no rescues.
We're all in agreement on that.
I was just a boy and I traveled on. I knew not where I'd lie. mama was gone, my pod moved on, but I'd seen that blinding light. And a fire burned so deep and wide, my heart was clear and bright. And I said, some way, Lord, please someday let me kneel before your sight. Now the light that shines through the smoking pines tells tales of days gone by.
What's up, Turtle Beach?
Oh, those aren't turtles. Those are weeds.
That fire burned all through the night, the flames took up the sky. And I said, some way, Lord, please someday give me peace that satisfies.
We're easy-go-lucky kind of people. And on the way here today, I was amazed because I saw a perfect traffic zipper. If you know me, it's a big thing with me. Until we got off our paddle. And now, the most inefficient, jacked up parking I have ever seen. While we were too deep, they parked, they're less than 2 feet, 3 feet away from us. Our boat is overhanging their hood.
We're stuck.
We're stuck. So I hope they're enjoying the lake. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to call this a major design flaw. Both my plug-in curling iron and my battery-operated curling iron have fallen to the void that exists in this cabinet, and it's way too early in the summer for me to completely give up on my hair. Both of them. I really don't even know how we're gonna fish this out. It almost looks like an eyeglass case, but it's plastic. What if we fish the GoPro back there and see?
That might not be a bad idea. Or your phone.
Sure.
Is it orange?
Yep.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
I see it.
It did go back there. I thought so. It just fell further, didn't it?
It's all the way down now.
It's gone forever. Well, I don't want to. It's not worth tearing the bathroom up.
Well, it's not tearing the bathroom.
I don't look that awful.
Well, yeah, but as you said,
It's early in the summer. Who else has had this happen? How do we get this stuff out of here? We decided today is our day that we're going to check out some of the natural hot springs that are not developed in a pool. And right there at Fairmont Hot Springs Resort, you have the developed pool area, which is very nice. But right off the parking lot, allegedly, there's some natural hot springs and a waterfall. So we're on the hunt.
the best plans can always go derailed, and this one did. So we got to where we were supposed to walk down this gravel path right outside the parking lot, and it said that it was closed due to rock falls. So we can't access the natural spring here. So we're at the Fairmont Hot Springs, so we might as well get a soak in, but we'll take you along. We got to the pools and they're packed, like literally shoulder to shoulder. So hot water, a lot of people, doesn't sound too appealing to us. So
Let's try something else.
we're gonna try something.
We've actually gone through Plan B and are now on Plan C. Plan A was a different route we were going to paddle today, but we needed to find an Uber to take us back to our truck, and someone very nicely advised us that was not going to happen. So let's try Plan C.
This is what it is.
Way too cold. It's not that hot outside. Canadians, God bless them, they have a very high pain tolerance for cold that we Southerners clearly don't possess. So now we're on to Plan D, which we don't have a Plan D.
You got me.
Maybe it's a nice day to read a book.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
We'll see what tomorrow brings.
We're heading out tomorrow to Banff. It's later in the afternoon, but we're going to make the a full day of it today. We're going to go to the undeveloped hot springs about 40 minutes away from here. Apparently, all the springs in this area are either undeveloped or developed, but they're all natural hot springs. So, last soak, and then we're on up the road tomorrow.
White Swan Provincial Park. And notice we still have 20 minutes to go. But 11 miles on a kind of washboard dirt road, you know, that can take a little longer than paved.
Morning that we chase down, and we're on our way. Come what may, who knows what we're gonna find. There's a magic that we discovered, and we see it now. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. Every moment that we spend.
About a 100-meter walk down, a little steep, to the river and hot springs. So wear sensible shoes. From what I understand, the bottom of the hot springs is sand, but you do have to do this walk and walk over some rocks to get into the hot springs. So don't forget your water shoes or hiking sandals.
You're the reason I will never be alone. You are my everything was an open canvas
Yeah.
that we could fill. I still remember where we
Agreed.
But it's too hot to stay
The cold is too cold.
Cold's too
The
cold.
medium's not cold enough or hot enough. And the hot is too hot, but feels the best.
So we'll probably go back to the medium just to cool the body temp down a little before we try to walk back up that very long hill. I don't want to be overheated before we ever get started. This is absolutely worth the effort it takes to get here, though.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Back up the hill from that, but nothing too extreme. I mean, if you struggle in some way of walking up steep inclines, just take your time, take some breaks. We made it up in one shot, no big deal. That was lovely. It would be amazing to come at a time that is less crowded. From what we understand, that's pretty hard to pull off these days because secret's out. But the residents of Canada come here year round. I don't think I have the guts to do that in the snow. I know I don't, but I bet it is beautiful if you have the gumption to do it. We got to go back, make some dinner, start packing up. We're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, I do believe the outside is squared away. Inside squared away?
The inside's squared away, but I still see a lot of stuff outside.
Well, yeah. The shoe stuff that goes inside as we're locking up. I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, I'm not picking up the appearance of squared away, but we're getting there. We're all packed up. We're getting ready to head out. We found this place by accident. Total fluke. All of our previous trips to Canada, we've come in via Calgary over to Banff. We wanted to try something different this year. We wanted to do Flathead Lake in Montana. The border crossing put us up this route into Fairmont Hot Springs. And in this area, you have Radium Hot Springs and Lussier Hot Springs, and you have the Columbia River, and there's all kinds of trips for inner tubing and kayaking. You can rent boats, you can rent Sea-Doos on Lake Windermere. So much to do here, and it is just gorgeous. This is the campground. There's a beach area. Everyone sets up and plays in the water and hangs out on the beach here.
We'll definitely be coming back here, huh?
Talk about a happy accident. 10 out of 10 experience. Fairmont Hot Springs, Invermere, Radium Hot Springs. You can land in any of those areas and have a real nice week. Anyway, we're headed up to Banff today. Anytime we're in Canada, we're going to go to Banff because we love it that much. And you know, as always, we're going to take you along.
Today is July 4th, so happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America.
And we celebrated the 4th by eating
Poutine.
poutine.
Canada.
Yeah, it's all right.
But I'll learn some way, Lord, please someday, not to seek, instead to find. Oh, I'll learn some way, Lord, please someday, not to seek, instead to find. Oh, I'll learn some way, Lord, please someday. not to seek, instead to find.